guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how to make Guyanese cook-up rice. This is popular back in Guyana. It can be cooked at any time, but it's a tradition to cook-up rice on New Year's Eve, or as we would say, Old Year's Night. My peas of choice are black-eyed peas in honor of the African ancestors, because they were the ones that actually brought it to the Caribbean, and they say it's for good luck. So you get good luck all through the year when you cook the black-eyed peas. So I have here my meat already well seasoned, and of course I soaked my peas overnight to make it easier to boil. I also have some parboiled brown rice. I have coconut milk, my fresh herbs, basil, thyme, cilantro, and green onions. I also have yellow onions, some bell peppers, garlic, habanero peppers, pumpkin puree. I'll be using some okra. I have brown sugar, black pepper, seasoned salt, complete seasoning, mushroom seasoning, and chicken bouillon. So here's how I season my meat, and here are the meats that I'll be using. This will be a mixed meat cook-up, and I have here some pigtail, I have beef tripe, I have some beef shank here, and some corned beef brisket. Now in Guyana, we usually use salted beef, but I don't get that here in Virginia. So the closest thing to that is some corned beef brisket. It's super close and it works really well. This is how it looks, and it's very close to salt beef. So I'll use this in place of that, and I have some chicken foot. But of course, if you don't want to use chicken foot, you can omit that. I also have some green seasoning. I have complete seasoning, seasoned salt, chicken bouillon, mushroom seasoning. I have black pepper, smoked paprika, and some garlic and onion powder. So what I did was add all of the meat to one bowl, and I added all my seasonings, mixed really well, and I'll be also adding some brown braising sauce for color. You can also add browning, you can add casrip, a little soy sauce. Be careful with the soy sauce because it's very salty and you don't want to oversalt your dish, But you can use any brown sauce that you have for color, or you can leave it out. You don't have to add color to the meat. It's just something that I like to do. And once everything is well combined, we will place this in a Ziploc bag and sit this in the refrigerator overnight. We will also soak the peas, so that it will be easier to boil the next day. And I will see you guys tomorrow to show you guys how I will prepare the cook-up rice. So fast forward to the next day. Here I have some boiling water. I will add the peas and allow the peas to boil until they are almost tender but not quite there. Next, we'll go ahead and pressure our meats, starting with our beef tripe because that's the toughest one. So we will saute it for about 5 minutes. Then we'll add some water here. We'll cover and allow it to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. After about 15 minutes, we'll now add our beef and our pigtail. We'll also add some more water here, and we'll let this go for about 10 minutes. After about 25 minutes in total, we'll now add the chicken foot and let this go for 10 minutes because it takes the least amount of time to cook. So we'll let this go for 10 minutes. And then we'll be all done. We'll drain our stock and we will save it for a cook-up rice. In a separate pot, I did add about 2 tablespoons of oil, and now I'll add the onions, peppers, and garlic. We'll allow them to go for about 2 minutes before adding the herbs. Next, we'll add our herbs and allow it to go for an extra 2 minutes before we add the rest of our ingredients. So at this point, we'll now add our washed rice. Make sure you wash the rice thoroughly before adding it. We'll add the rice, we'll add our black-eyed peas. We'll also add the seasoning here to add flavor and taste to the dish. We will give it a good mix and allow them to go for about 5 minutes, just so the rice can absorb those flavors and aromatics. Next, we'll add our meats here and we'll give it a good mix. We will also add our coconut milk and we'll add our peas broth and our beef broth. Do not throw your broth away. When you're done, you want to strain the broth and save it for, this part of the recipe. Then we'll also add some pumpkin puree that will add natural color and vibrance to the dish. You can add, just regular chopped pumpkin if you like, but I had a lot of pureed pumpkin left over from, Christmas dinner and stuff, so I decided to use it here. Once we're done, we'll add some fresh thyme, habanero peppers. We'll cover this and allow it to simmer on medium to low heat until our rice is nice and tender. Now, if you've reached thus far in the video, I want to thank you for watching and supporting. And if you're new here, I want to welcome you. If you have not yet subscribed, I want you to consider doing so. And guys, please don't forget to like, share, and comment on the video. It helps the channel out a lot. Now, 15 minutes in, you want to go and stir and check, just to prevent anything from burning and sticking. I will also go in with some brown braising sauce to add a bit more color to the dish. And then we'll cover and allow it to continue cooking until the rice is nice and tender. So our rice seems to be nice and tender at this point. So what we'll do here is add our okra. We don't want to cook the okra until they're mushy. We just want them steamed. So we'll add them in now and we'll let them go for about 5 to 8 minutes. And this is it, guys. Our cook-up rice is finally done. Now, if you know nothing about cook-up rice, you'll probably think, oh wow, there's still a lot of liquid there that needs to be cooked down some more. But I don't know many people that like dry cook-up rice. We like our cook-up rice nice and wet, and in order to achieve that, you have to leave some liquid there. As the cook-up rice cools down, all that liquid will disappear. And you'll be left with a nice, moist, delicious cook-up rice. We'll garnish with some fresh green onions. And that's it, guys. This is our New Year's Eve or Old Year's Night cook-up rice. I will plate this up and I'll show you guys the finished product. So I did plate my cook-up rice up with some fried ripe plantains and a fresh garden salad. It was so delicious. I stood at the kitchen counter and I ate the whole plate. I did not sit down for this. So I do hope you guys give the recipe a try. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day and enjoy. And also, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Love you guys.